Hello.
Recording in progress.
Okay, hello.
Hello?
Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Oh, okay. I need to turn on the video. Okay, here we go. Okay, today I
Hi,
have.
Tripto?
Hello. Your name is Prachee Gupta, right?
Yes, right.
Okay. Actually, do you know Vikas?
Yes,
Yes.
obviously.
Yeah. He's like who he is. Like one of the three co-founders, I think.
Yes, you are right.
So he gave me 16 free lessons. Are you recording that lesson by the way?
Yes, I am recording.
Like, why?
That's because it is for my evaluation as well.
Okay, but
How am I taking the classes? Am I taking it effectively? Yeah.
do these sessions get recorded automatically? Is the recording available on EnglishYaari site?
No, if you request Vikas, he will provide you with the
Okay,
recording.
and he gave me 16 free lessons and he told me to upload those. So this is for YouTube. I mean, this video is going to YouTube. Okay, do I have your consent?
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Fine.
So
Yeah,
I'm a
fine,
YouTuber,
Tripto.
not very big, but medium-sized YouTuber.
Okay, hi.
Hello,
I'm Prachee Gupta.
where are you
Yes.
from?
I'm from Noida, Uttar Pradesh. I'm born and brought up in Bangalore.
Okay, so you are currently in
Noida, Uttar Pradesh.
Noida. Okay, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh. Okay,
Right.
and
Yeah, they're neighbors.
yeah, I know Uttarakhand because of Saurabh Joshi. Have you heard that name?
Saurabh Joshi. Yeah, kind of I've heard, but I can't recollect who it is.
He's like a vlogger.
Okay. He's a vlogger.
Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, and do you have any questions about like anything? Like any
About
questions?
what, Tripto?
Like if you want my introduction or something like that.
Yeah, sure. Please give me your introduction.
Hello, my name is Triptopal. I'm from West Bengal, and currently I'm 22 years old, and I'm a YouTuber. Anything
So,
else?
what kind of YouTube videos do you make?
What have you heard of the name Omegle? Omegle?
Oh, no.
Okay, there.
Is that the name of your channel?
No, that's not my channel. That's like a website where like strangers can talk with each other. So
Okay.
so I
In
post.
English?
I like post it like like informative, educational, uh, where I get to know about the person. That kinds of videos, you know.
Okay,
hmm
fine.
So
So you take interviews, basically.
not interviews in a sense, but it's more like an interaction, you know,
Okay, yeah,
interaction.
kind of, yeah.
Because
Got
some
it.
they will ask
Got
me a
it.
lot of questions. Also ask them a lot of questions. So so if I ask you your introduction, how will you introduce yourself?
Okay. So I would obviously say my name and from which place I am. And that's about it. And yes, I am a spoken English as well as a business communication trainer. That's about it.
Okay, no need to tell your age or anything.
No, you don't need to mention your age.
Okay. And so do you like English ARE? Is it your like full-time job or do you do something else? Like you are a spoken English trainer.
Right.
Like I made a tutor. She trains like IELTS students. Like what about
Right.
you?
So basically, I'm a TESOL TEFL certified trainer. So I've done my 280-hour International Advanced Diploma in TEFL TESOL with a specialization in Business English Teachers Training and Train the Trainers course from Asian College of Teachers, India. So yeah, so basically, I'm a TESOL certified. I am eligible to teach IELTS, but I am not taught any IELTS students. But I have taught children aged 4 to 12 year olds
Wow, it's
in a
amazing.
company soon.
My
Yeah,
mother is
in a
also
company.
in a
Yeah,
company. Yes, please
sorry.
finish. Please finish it. Sorry.
Okay, so in a company, Stones to Milestone for their Freedom app.
Okay, my mother is also like a um, primary school tutor.
Oh wow,
So
nice,
she
very
teaches
nice.
from grade 1 to grade 4. But these days she basically is teaching the grade 1.
Okay,
So it's amazing
okay.
to work with children. They are so pure and right.
They're
What?
very innocent, you know.
Yes,
They're very
yes. You
innocent.
can learn a lot
Yeah.
from them. Really.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
yeah, like how open they are. They
Because
are they are
they
like
are,
to sometimes when we get older, as we get older, we get stuck with some kind of ideology. We cannot think outside of that. But children
yes.
can learn something very easily. So that's I think a good quality. Sometimes it's a bad quality, but mostly it's a good quality, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
but let me tell you. So I have not done my young learners. So I've basically done my education to teach adults.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel that if I hadn't taught children, I would not be this effective of a trainer which I am today. Because
Okay.
I learned a lot by teaching children. I learned patience from children, and I learned a lot of new things from them
Okay.
which I didn't even know about.
What did you learn? Like what did you learn teaching patience?
How did
Patience. So
I
like
learn?
now, if I have to tell me one thing that you learned from children, like just one thing, then what would it be?
It would be patience, basically, because see, adults who are beginners in English language and children who are just starting to learn the language are equal. And if you can teach children, small children, a new language, you can obviously you get the patience to teach adults as well.
Okay. And like who do you like to teach, adults or children?
My preference is always adults.
Why? Why?
Um, just that, in online classes, it's easier to teach adults than children.
Mm.
Because children you cannot control from this side of the screen, and they have a very short attention span. So they always require an older person, especially 4 years to 6 year olds. They do require an older person to sit next to them, like their mom or their dad or somebody older to monitor them. But with adults, it is more easy to teach a language because they understand what the trainer is trying to say.
Hmm. Adults know the importance, and children don't know the importance. That's why adults.
Children are playful. Children
Mm.
are playful, and they do take the teacher for granted. Like if you are a little too sweet,
Mm.
then you are gone. You cannot handle them. They'll be like, they'll treat you like somebody of their own.
Mm. They will.
But whereas with adults, yes, they know that there's a trainer sitting opposite them, and so they're more well behaved and they do understand. Yes, like you said, importance. Probably
Mm.
yes, and they take the classes seriously because they
Yeah.
have an aim and goal in their life.
You need to be a little strict with children. Like if you want them to listen to you, you need to be a little strict. Otherwise, they will tell you stories and like they will not.
Precisely,
Hmm.
Tripto. Precisely.
because
Right.
because I have some experience in this field, because on Omegle you get to meet a lot of different kinds of people from all the countries. So
Yes.
so I have uh, like you are in English Yaari for how long?
I just joined English Yari
Like
like
1 month?
a week or two back.
Oh, okay. English Yaari is like a very new platform, I think, right?
Yeah, kind of.
How old is it? Do you know?
No. I have
Hmm.
not much idea. I'm so sorry
No,
about
no,
it.
no, totally fine. Like, I asked other tutors about this. Like, they do not have the technical knowledge that much, but they do not have to know all about. It's good if they know, but yeah,
Right.
but so so like how many sessions or lessons have you taken so far on English Yari?
See, actually, I just opened my slot like the same day. So basically, that's why I don't get that many sessions. And since I'm just new, I think you can say that last week only I have got recruited. So
Okay.
like I told you a week or two, like probably this is my second week.
Mm-hmm.
So like as of now, I've just interacted with another YouTuber, and one is you,
Oh,
and yeah, and like I've got a student who takes classes from me.
okay. Which YouTuber?
He's taking like 3 classes already with me.
Okay, and which YouTuber did you talk with?
Okay, so am I allowed to take names here?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so it was Amit from Gurgaon.
Amrit from
Amit,
Gurgaon.
Amit, Amit.
Amit. Okay, I don't
Yeah.
know. I thought I might know. That's why I asked, but I don't know that person.
Okay.
So, what are your like? Can I ask you like your age? Some people
Yeah,
are
okay.
uncomfortable with that, so I was hesitating a bit.
We just cut this part, okay, when you put it on YouTube.
Then you don't have to
For
mention.
you,
Then you
I'm
don't have to
saying.
mention. Like if you are uncomfortable with anything going on YouTube, like then you don't have to mention. Okay.
Okay.
Then what are your hobbies?
Okay. So I love doing mandala art in my free time.
Yeah, what do you like to do?
Okay. And mandala art.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay.
My
It's
knowledge is
a
so shallow.
meditation. It's okay. So basically, Tripto, mandala art is a meditative form of art.
Okay.
Okay. And yeah, and it's like a mandala. It's a round, you make mandalas in round. They're concentric circles in which you do design patterns. You must have seen them in temples and all that. So I love doing that.
Do you like how do you
They've
do
got
it?
like,
Do you take
the,
needles and
the
stuff?
same. No, 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 no. You just use a compass on paper, and
Okay.
you have some special black pens and sketch pens for
Mm-hmm.
it. And so you draw the designs and fill them with black color. There are different designs which are specially for mandala art, which like if you are taking any one particular concentric circle, the whole that particular circle is filled with that design, and it's very symmetric design.
I think I need to
It's
see something to
equal.
get the idea. Like when you show people and tell them about it, like this is a pen, this is like a ballpoint pen, and when you show them and tell them, then they get a better understanding. So I think I need to see that. Then I'll understand.
Okay, so do you want me to share the screen?
Oh no 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 no! I'll do that later. You don't have to do that.
Okay, fine.
Like
Fine, yeah. Right.
yeah. And do you have any
Right.
sessions next to it, like after this session?
No, I don't have any
Any
session after
sessions?
this.
So is it okay if we talk 5 more minutes because the session is almost over? It's already 80 minutes long.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
And there is a tutor called what's her name? Today Tanisha RY probably. Do you know?
Okay, I have no idea.
And she
No.
talked with me for almost 40 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And are you married?
Yes, I am.
And are you a mother?
Yes,
Oh
to
wow.
a 13-year-old.
What, two 13-year-olds.
No, to a 13-year-old.
Okay, one child and 13-year-old.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
awesome. And how is motherhood different from your past life? How is it different?
How is motherhood different from your pre-married life? Are you
Yes,
asking that?
yes, like you were not a mother, now you are a mother. How did it change you?
Okay, so basically, Tripto, before
Mm-hmm.
marriage, you are like a carefree person, or
Oh
even
yeah.
after marriage, you are still like a carefree person. Yeah, before motherhood, you are like, you are living for your husband or your in-laws or whatever once you are married, right? And once you have a little, a small life in your, when that little life comes into your life,
Mm-hmm.
everything changes.
Yeah.
So you are basically living for him or her,
Mm.
and they become the center of your life. And then whatever you do, you keep, you always take decisions keeping that child in your mind,
Okay.
that the child shouldn't suffer in any way. So basically, you start living for the child instead of for yourself. So motherhood is basically only sacrificing most of the time.
Understand. Hmm. Okay. And have you ever visited like outside of India?
No,
Okay,
never.
in India, which places did you visit? Which states did you visit? Currently,
Okay, I've just gone.
currently you are in Uttar
Right.
Pradesh. So, which states did you visit? Did you visit West
Okay, so I've
Bengal?
just been to Ooty. No, I've just been to Ooty, Shimla, and Nainital.
Okay, Nainital is in Uttarakhand.
Right.
Uh, yeah. So, which place is the most beautiful in India, or every place is equally beautiful? Like, what's your opinion?
Okay, my opinion on this is basically, see, God has made the world, I feel, my perception to this is that, see, the whole world is beautiful. Okay,
Yeah.
the same mountains are there everywhere in the whole world. There are the same roads, the same mountains, the same trees, the same greenery, right? But it's up to you the way you perceive nature as. Because for me, I got an opportunity to travel abroad, but I felt that, I have the same mountains and trees in India, and I'm more comfortable in this country. So
Mm-hmm.
I preferred staying here.
Okay. Okay. Like, some people leave India. Like some Punjabis will go to Canada forever. They will live there
Right,
forever. If you get a chance like
right.
that, then you will not leave India. Like you might get paid 10 times more or something like that.
Yeah, but I'm more comfortable in my own country, and I actually love the place where I am living. So I don't want to leave this place any day and go to another country.
Okay. And but if you get a chance, like if you win a lottery ticket, which is very rare, mostly people don't get it. Like if you know statistics and probability, you will know that people don't, it's not that easy to win lottery and stuff, right? So but imaginary hypothetical situation, you own the lottery ticket and you can go to any place in the world. Which place will you go to?
No, I don't have any such desires, Tripto.
No
I
place.
really don't have. No, no ways. I'm contented with whatever I have and wherever I am.
Okay.
So so basically, I believe in the magic of gratitude. So I'm a big follower. Like I really believe that gratitude can change your life.
Yeah.
So and the best thing is to if you keep thanking God for whatever you have, and if you're grateful for each and everything you have in your life,
Mm.
uh, I don't think you need to fantasize any other place in the world that
Mm.
I really want to go there.
Yeah, there is a quote like, have you heard of Oprah Winfrey?
Yeah,
I think this quote is from her. Okay, I'll try to say it as correctly as possible, but I might make
right.
mistakes. Mm,
Okay.
if you look at what you have, you will have more. But if you look at what you don't have, you will never have enough. So this is basically that. Like if you look at what you don't have, like some people have billions of dollars. I don't have that. So if I look at that, I'll always feel inferiority complex.
Yes.
But if I look at what I
Right.
have, I'll figure out how I can use that, how I can use those resources and how I can even make something bigger. So this is an awesome quote. So do you have any favorite quotes or anything like that? Any saying, any quote?
I just have something like I have two quotes. So one is like, if you don't believe in magic, it'll never happen in your life.
Yeah.
One is that.
Yeah.
And the other thing, what I feel is, what I strongly feel, right, is that if you have gratitude for each and everything in your life, you will attract abundance. But if you
Okay.
don't have gratitude for whatever you have, then whatever you have will be taken away from you.
Makes
So this
sense.
is what I strongly believe in.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like if
because
you do not,
one should be grateful for each and everything they have.
yeah, like if I'm not grateful for what I have, like let's talk about this body, because this is one of our most precious body.
Right.
So like if I'm not grateful to this, then I'll not take care of this and I'll get sick.
Exactly.
So it's good to have it, which currently happened. I went to Kolkata and I ate some Kolkata and I got diarrhea because the water did not suit me. So from then
Oh,
on, I am
okay.
extremely careful about my body. Okay, and one maybe I don't know. It's already past. It's almost 25 minutes. So if you have any more time or not, I don't know. If I
No,
don't
I
know
have time. You can, yeah,
if
you
you are
can
enjoying this
continue.
conversation, then we can continue even a little
Yeah,
more.
I am enjoying, obviously, Tripto.
Okay.
I am enjoying
Mm,
the
yeah.
conversation with you.
Yeah. I always wish that whoever I talk with, they always enjoy at least more than me.
Okay, fine.
Mm.
Right.
So who am I? This is an existential question. Who am I? Am I the body? Am I the mind? Who am I? What do you want to say? Or something else?
I am a light who
I
has
am
got
like
a body.
consciousness, right?
Yeah, like I'm a light who's got a body. So, once, see, nothing is permanent in this world.
Body
Everyone
keeps,
has to leave this place and go. And the
yeah,
light travels to the next body once you leave it.
yeah. This is like, yeah, like these days, like Vedanta also says something like that. That we are basically consciousness. Have you heard that term, consciousness?
Yes,
Yeah, we are basically
yes, right.
consciousness,
Yes.
and we are basically the witness. Witness. We are witnessing this life. So this is very philosophical and that kind of stuff. So what do you like to study? if you
What do
get
I
to
like to
if you get to study
study?
one subject for the rest of your life, what will you study?
First of all, I'm not an avid reader. Let
Okay,
me
okay,
tell you this, Tripto. I'm not a bookish person.
that's fine.
But I love counseling and motivating people. That's like I really love doing that.
Okay.
So when I take classes, I don't only take classes. If I feel that somebody's confidence is down, then I do counsel them so that if I can leave the class with a smile.
Wow.
If after attending my classes the student feels that wow, I mean, I'm feeling good about myself today. I
Yeah.
mean, that's like the biggest win for me.
Wow. You want people to feel better for who they are, or you want people to feel good
Yes,
for who they are. Okay, that's awesome.
exactly.
We need to have that. Otherwise, lots of, okay. Why do people suicide? Because they don't feel good about who they are. That's the
Yes,
reason, right?
exactly.
We need to
Exactly.
feel good about who we are, and we always
Right.
try to get better, right? Is it
We
true?
try to get.
Better. We should always try to get better.
Yes, we should always try to get better and we should compete with ourselves, not with others. We
Hmm.
should compare ourselves with ourselves as to what we were a few years or few days or few months ago, rather than compare ourselves to others because we are our best judge. No one can judge us.
And
We should not
comparison.
give anyone, yes, we should not give anyone the key to judge us.
Okay.
We are our best judge.
Yeah. And there is a quote like comparison is the thief of joy.
Yes, it is.
There
It
is no
is.
fun getting depressed and all that. You know, no fun.
Yes.
So, yeah. And who do you live with?
I live with my family,
Okay.
my husband, my in-laws and my son.
Okay. And do you know, I am not married yet, but I am little interested in this marriage stuff because I need to know if I want to choose a right partner. I need to know, right? This kind of stuff. So
Okay.
in America, like, have you in America the divorce rate is so high, but in India it's pretty good. Like it's not that high in India. Like rarely
Right.
people get
Right.
divorced in India, but in America it's so high. Like why is it so high? I mean, in America, and why? Like, do you have any idea? Like why do people get divorced?
See, basically, the husband, the boy, and the girl, they come from different backgrounds.
The male and the
Okay.
female. Okay.
And yes, their upbringing is very different, right? And when two souls meet, I mean, everyone knows that they're predestined to meet. I mean, they say marriages are made in heaven. There's a saying like that.
Yeah.
Uh, so basically, yeah. So what I feel is the reason for the divorce in America is high because, see, nobody nowadays is, willing to accept any wrong thing coming from each other. There's a lot of equality nowadays in the society. So nobody is going to listen to what, if I say something wrong, the
Mm-hmm.
other person is not entitled to be treated that way. Or if the my better half treats me the wrong way, I'm not entitled to be treated that way. So in America, countries like America, the rules are very open, and it's basically based on equality. Nobody is here to take anything nonsense from anyone, right? But in India, when two souls get married, it's two families that are getting hooked together. It's like one family is getting married to the other family. So it's not only the two souls. So before even taking decisions like divorce, they have to think it's like, considered a taboo, like, nahi, mat karo, it's not good. What will the society say?
Mm.
And, all these things. And whether the girl, and, the thing what I feel is they don't understand that the girl comes from a different background and the boy comes from a different upbringing, and then they start finding faults with each other, but still they're forced to stay with one another because of the society is the main reason which parents don't allow their children to take wise decisions.
Okay. Okay.
But I feel, that's what I strongly believe in.
Yeah.
Like, I feel that, if you're not compatible with each other, there is no point carrying on with any kind of relationship.
Okay. And you like, yeah, like two families are getting together, then that's why there is a like, okay, I understand. These are like complicated issues, and one of the complicated, very complicated, like we need to. It's not so easy to understand these kinds of things, and something that you really don't like in your life, that you just don't like. What is it?
See, the thing what I don't like is like women being treated unequally, basically. Even after you're married, I feel that the women should be treated equally to the man of the house. Like, even though the woman does everything in the house, she's not
Mm.
appreciated or she's not credited for what she is doing.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I feel really bad about.
Okay.
That's what I don't like. I don't like people being treated inequally.
I think it is more in the village areas and less in the cities, right? Like
It
in the
is there even in the cities, and it is prevalent a lot in the north.
north.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
But I think when you get educated, then they treat you equally. I don't know.
No, this is a wrong notion. It doesn't depend on that. It depends from which city you are and what kind of background education you have and what kind of background are your in-laws and all from.
Mm.
Depending on that, it doesn't matter how much educated you are.
Wow. What should what should every youth know, like every youth, like what should every youth do? I mean, what is good for them is
What is
yeah,
good for them in what terms are you asking, Tripto?
like is it good for, is it like let's talk about learning English. Like, should everybody learn English?
Yes, they should learn English because if you want to see, there are jobs for every kind of person. But, the kind of jobs you get by knowing the English language, because nowadays the world is very global. And so, to survive in this world, you need to know the language very well. Because any country you go, I mean, English is spoken somewhere or the other. And if you know the language, you stand better chances of getting into an MNC. And probably it could be your ticket to flying abroad. And, probably like a farmer. Okay. His parents have invested a lot in his education. But just because he's not from an English medium and he can't speak, and he's very capable. But tomorrow, if he learns the language and if he just upskills himself, he can, get a ticket to abroad and he can work in a very good company and give a very good life to his parents who've struggled all his life, all their life. So that's what I feel, that English is a very essential language in today's world.
Yeah, like if English is the number one second language in the world, right? Number one second language, and like lingua franca,
Yeah.
so most common language between in between people. So yeah, I like the phrase number one second language. I heard someone saying that, but from then on, like if I get the chance, I tell the other person that thing, because like number one second language.
Yes, right. It is.
Yeah,
It is
and
because it's
English,
very important.
and the vocabulary in English is so huge. Like you can express anything in English,
Yes,
and it's
and even the
also,
pronunciation is different from other languages.
yes,
Like
like
every language has its pronunciation.
it's not like a phonetic language. That's why sometimes the pronunciation is not according to the spelling. Like sometimes, like Ireland, the S is silent. It's not a phonetic language. Bengali, Hindi are phonetic languages. So if you write down the thing, you can pronounce as it is. But English is different.
Yes, you are right. PUT put and BUT but. You just take the example from there. The spellings are the same, but
I didn't
the
hear you properly.
pronunciations are completely different.
Can you repeat
Okay,
again?
so PUT,
Oh,
yeah,
PUT
sure.
put.
PUT put
Mm-hmm.
and BUT but.
Okay.
The spellings are the same, but the pronunciations are different.
No. Put and
Why?
but. Put is PUT put and BUT but.
No,
How?
wait a minute. They both have UT in the middle. They both have the vowel U in the middle.
Okay.
But the U sound is different in both the words.
Put but. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Now I understand. Okay. Okay. Now I understand. Okay.
Right.
And
Yes.
anything else? The meetings get disconnected automatically, or like you have to end it? Like over here it
No,
says,
I will only end it.
over
Yeah,
here
I
it
will only
says
end it.
remaining meeting time. Last time the meetings got
That's because
bec-
that's because it's a 40-minute Zoom meeting, right?
are you talking for 40 minutes? Oh yeah, almost, it's
Yeah, almost.
almost 40
Yeah,
minutes.
Tripto. It's going to be, yeah, it's like around 34 minutes, you can say.
Yeah.
And remaining 6 minutes are there for the meeting to end.
So
Yeah.
if you have no problems, we can like we can do it for another 6 minutes, and then we'll get
Yeah,
disconnected
sure.
automatically. So I don't know what
Sure.
happened yesterday. Like, have you heard of Firdos?
No.
Firdos Hassan is also a tutor in English Yaari. And yesterday I
Oh,
had,
yeah, right. Firdaus Hassan. Right.
yes,
Correct. I saw her
mm, I
intro.
think a lot of videos with Firdos Hassan is available on YouTube. Are available on YouTube. So
Okay, yeah, she must be quite old associated with EnglishYaari. That's why.
possible, like she was telling me that she has got over 300 English sessions on English
Okay,
Yaari. So she's quite
that's good.
experienced, right?
Okay, that's really nice.
Hmm. And like, yes, now I had two sessions with her before, but yesterday I had two sessions with her. But Vikas mailed me suddenly and said we could not have, like, the sessions are cancelled. I don't know why, but what can we do about it? So so
Okay.
yeah, I am telling you this because I am appreciating this session so much. That's why I'm appreciating this session.
Thank you so much for this, Tripto. It means a lot to
Mm.
me too.
Like, what you
Really.
have, and you always value what you don't have, but sometimes you forget to value what you have, right? So
And that's when, that's when you start losing out on things. Like I told you about
uh,
gratitude.
yeah,
So when you don't value what you already have,
yes, that's really
okay,
important.
then those things go away from you.
Yeah, like, you, like, what I learned, like, I am a YouTuber currently. I didn't know this before, but being a YouTuber for so long, almost more than a year, okay. So I learned, like,
Oh, lovely.
if you can make other people feel valuable, feel important, if you can make them feel powerful, then they like to see you again, then they like to talk with you again, then they like to watch your videos. So yeah, you
Exactly,
need to make them feel
exactly.
powerful and
Exactly.
valuable.
So what I feel, yeah. So
Mm.
what I feel basically is that, like when I was a business communication trainer with a
Okay.
company, so my students used to always come to the class, and one student would say, "Ma'am, your smile really cheers me up when I'm down, and when I join your class, seeing your smile, I really cheer up." So that was really, I used to feel like, can I make a difference in somebody's life?
Yeah.
And that's the kind of difference when you can cheer up somebody just by making them feel valuable for who they are. Okay, I think that is the biggest gift you have, I feel. And I feel that, like there are not many people in this world who really make you feel valuable. There are people sitting there to just show you down, to degrade you, and to make fun of you or whatever. But I feel that one person, if you can just feel good after leaving the class and have a good night's sleep and wake up fresh in the morning, I think there's nothing better than that in life.
Mm.
And people who can't speak the language English, they do have so lower self-esteem. I've seen people who can speak well, but they still have lower self-esteem. So I try to just tell them that, look, you do speak well. So don't, consider yourself lower than anyone else. You can speak well, go out, face the world, and, don't give others the key to validate who you are. You are who you are. Nobody can tell who you are.
Mm. And lower self-esteem, i i also I also suffer from this. Sometimes I feel so low, but it comes from the comparison. When I compare myself with somebody who is, like, so fluent in English, then it comes. So you you said
Don't
that,
strip though.
yeah, you said that compare yourself with the past self, compare your current self with the past self.
Yes.
So that's really important. Mm.
Yes, Tripto. And I would really, advise you that if you anytime you feel low, just
Mm.
watch your old YouTube videos
Yeah, I should watch
and
my
look how far you've come.
most popular YouTube video.
Yes, and look how far you've come in your life. Okay,
Okay.
1 year is not a less time, and uh, you know, I would really tell you that compare yourself, with your old self.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
true. And do you have a YouTube channel? No? Yes?
No,
No? Do you
no.
want to get one? The meeting will get disconnected less than a minute. So I hope I'll get to talk with you
Yeah, I
again.
want to get one. Yeah, I am planning to basically.
Yeah, what kinds of videos do you want to make?
About spoken English itself, I would like to pursue this further.
Okay.
And I'd like to, yeah.
The meeting will get disconnected any moment. Last time it got disconnected, we were talking about something and it just got disconnected. So over here it says
Right,
less than a minute, less than 1 minute.
right.
Okay, I
It was great speaking to you, Tripto. I would
Yeah,
love to connect with you
it,
again if I
it
get a
was really a
chance.
meaningful
So,
conversation. It was a true meaningful conversation.
yes, thank you so much, Tripto, for this.
Now the meeting is disconnected. This free Zoom meeting has ended. Thank you for choosing Zoom. Okay. Bye bye, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.